Have you ever wondered why some people seem to rise above every obstacle, while others get stuck in the same loop year after year? It's not always talent. It's not always luck. It's more often than not. It's because they've become face to face with life's hardest truths, and instead of running from them, they embraced them. If you want to truly win in life, not just survive, but thrive, you need to hear this. These aren't soft lessons. These aren't the quotes you find in a cozy motivational reel. These are the kind of truths that punch you in the gut, but if you're willing to take the hit, will come out stronger, sharper, and more unstoppable than you've ever been. Here's the first one. Nobody is coming to save you. No mentor, no boss, no parent, no partner. You are the rescue plan. You are the hero of your story. As long as you're waiting for someone to swoop in and change your life, you'll stay stuck. The sooner you realize that your life is your responsibility, the faster you'll rise. This truth might sting, but it's also empowering. Because if no one is coming to save you, it means you don't have to wait for permission. You can start building your future now. Life doesn't care how you feel. It sounds harsh, but reality doesn't adjust itself to match your emotions. You can be tired, anxious, unmotivated, but deadlines will still be there. Bills will still need to be paid. Time will keep moving. Waiting until you feel ready is the trap that keeps people frozen in place. Winners move forward, even when they're afraid, even when they're uncertain, even when their legs are shaking. You'll never feel 100% prepared on. That's okay. Do it anyway. Discipline will always beat motivation. Motivation is like a sugar rush. It spikes and crashes. But discipline, that's your daily driver. That's the thing that gets you out of bed when your brain says 5 more minutes. That's what shows up when no one's watching. If you rely on being in the mood to do the hard things, you'll lose to the person who builds systems and routines. The harsh truth is that your goals don't care if you're inspired. They care if you're consistent. Your time is your most valuable currency, and you're spending it like you have an unlimited supply. Every time you choose comfort over progress, every hour spent scrolling mindlessly, every day you let slip without intention, you're trading something you can never get back. Time doesn't stop. You can either use it to build, grow, create, or you can waste it and regret it. The truth is that if you don't start taking your time seriously, one day you'll wish you had, and it'll be too late. Most people won't support you until you've already made it. If you're waiting for cheers before you start, you'll be waiting forever. The world rarely applauds the work in progress. They celebrate results. So when you're grinding in silence, when no one notices your late nights or early mornings, remember this. It's normal. Don't be bitter. Be better. Build in silence. Prove them wrong with your success, and let your results speak for themselves. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Your brain is wired to keep you safe. That means it will constantly nudge you toward the familiar, the easy, the predictable. But the life you want exists just beyond your comfort zone. That's why it's so hard to reach. The truth is, if your days feel effortless and convenient, you're not growing, you're coasting. And the longer you coast, the harder it becomes to accelerate later. Growth is uncomfortable by design. Embrace the discomfort. It's a sign you're evolving. You're not owed anything. It's not success, not happiness, not recognition. The world doesn't hand out rewards for effort alone. Results matter. You can work hard and still not get what you want. That's not unfair, it's reality. What separates winners is their ability to adapt. If the first plan fails, they don't cry about it, they change strategy. They learn, they improve. Life rewards those who stay flexible, stay hungry, and keep moving forward even when the path isn't straight. Your excuses are just stories you keep telling yourself to feel better about inaction. Harsh but true. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'm not ready. These aren't facts. They're protective lies. Everyone has barriers. Everyone has challenges. But some people push through and others don't. The difference isn't their circumstances, it's their mindset. If you want to change your life, you have to first change the narrative you're telling yourself. Stop arguing for your limitations. You will outgrow people, friends, partners, even family sometimes. Growth often comes with isolation. As you evolve, your values shift. Your priorities realign. Not everyone will come with you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you're better than them. It means you're becoming someone different. Holding on to people out of guilt or nostalgia will only slow you down. Let go with love and trust that new connections will form around the person you're becoming. Success will take longer than you think. Much longer. We live in a world addicted to speed. Fast food, fast likes, fast results. But real transformation, real success, it's slow. It's boring. It's months, even years, of showing up without any fanfare. You'll question yourself. You'll want to quit. That's when most people drop off. But if you can stay patient, if you can delay gratification while everyone else is chasing shortcuts, you'll win bigger and longer than they ever will. You will fail, repeatedly, publicly, painfully, and that's part of the process. No one who's achieved anything great got there without stumbling. The difference is, they didn't let failure define them. They used it, they studied it, they built from it. If you're not failing, you're not stretching. You're playing it safe. Playing it safe never leads to greatness. Failure is feedback. It's a teacher, not a verdict. Happiness is not found, it's built. The idea that one day you'll arrive at happiness like it's a destination is false. Happiness is something you create through habits, mindset, and meaningful action. It's not hiding at the end of some big goal. If you can't find contentment in the journey, you won't magically discover it when you arrive. Learning to be at peace in the process is one of the hardest and most liberating truths you'll ever embrace. You become what you tolerate. Every time you accept mediocrity in your actions, your habits, or your relationships, you reinforce it. Standards shape outcomes. If you tolerate being late, being distracted, being lazy, you become that person. If you set high standards, even when it's hard, you'll slowly rise to meet them. It's not about being perfect, but demanding more from yourself and not settling for less than your best. Nobody cares how hard it was, only what you did with it. Everyone has a story. Everyone has pain. But in the real world, sympathy doesn't pay the bills. Action does. Resilience does. The truth is, while your struggles matter, they don't excuse inaction. The people who win are often those who went through the most and chose to fight anyway. Use your pain as fuel, not as a crutch. You don't get to rewrite your past, but you do get to decide your next chapter. Regret is heavy, and it's easy to get trapped in the loop of what if. But the past is over. It's the only power it has is the meaning you give it. You can carry it as baggage, or you can turn it into a lesson. Every new day is a blank page. What you write on it is up to you. But understand this. Today's actions are tomorrow's memories. Make them count. These truths might not be easy to hear, but that's exactly why they matter. In a world full of sugar-coated advice and temporary highs, what truly sets you free is clarity. Brutal, honest clarity. The kind that shakes you awake and makes you take ownership of your life. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, tired of playing small, tired of watching others pass you by, it's time to face these truths. Time to stop hiding behind distractions and start showing up for yourself. Winning in life doesn't come from luck or handouts. It comes from facing reality head-on, doing the hard things consistently, and never backing down when it matters most. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need anyone's permission. You just need to start. The truth will hurt, but it will also heal. And on the other side of that pain, there's freedom. Now ask yourself, are you willing to face the truth and rise? Or will you keep running from the very things that are trying to set you free? The choice, as always, is yours.